Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Time. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode episode 12, and tonight we're taking over action on the SmackDown side of things from WWE Dark. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff R.D.
Welcome to KO Productions and welcome to WWE Talk. We're on the SmackDown side of things live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and a charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, back to solo competition on his lonesome. Here tonight on the SmackDown side of things on Dark, he teamed up with his brother, Matt Hardy, all last season, a part of Monday Night Raw first, then a part of SmackDown before the Royal Rumble to get a shot at the Undisputed Era's tag team titles in the blue brand. But now Jeff, all alone on the blue brand, no Matt tonight.
Representing the New Day from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
Taking on Jeff Hardy tonight is a man who has back up with him in the form of Xavier Woods in the New Day. Woods was not able to win at all last season in any of his singles encounters or tag team encounters to get the pin. I believe it was always Kofi or Big E with the tag team encounters for him, but nonetheless, Woods looking for single success tonight alongside Kofi Kingston. No Big E. When you talk about the New Day, there is no Big E, and it's just these two superstars, and they look to have a new attitude. They look to be pissed off that they were selected as a part of the draft, and just the final picks weren't even selected in the picks that you see making their way to the ring. No, we saw them on a screen, and they were pissed off. They thought they should have been drafted higher than that, but nonetheless, they will be a part of SmackDown. It's where they started off last season, then got traded over to Raw. Now they're back in the blue brand, and it's Xavier Woods gonna have singles competition to kick us off tonight on Dark against the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. You see Kofi and Woods together. New attitude, new calculated mentality for the New Day. But nonetheless, it's going to be Hardy, it's going to be Woods to kick us off tonight in Calgary, Alberta. Jeff Hardy getting the crowd going here. It's Hardy and it's Woods. One over to kick us off. Jessica Connor, the official, who's assigned the duties for this contest this evening and the first contest of Dark tonight. Hardy and Woods now. The collar tie, but here we go. This is both of these men's first matches in this series. Let's see who comes out with the W. Well, the new mentality of Xavier Woods. With Kofi by his side, aid hand the victory tonight, or will it be the charismatic enigma's time to shine as he's got Woods now in a top wrist lock. Oh, Jeff Hardy gonna send them down the line, and Hardy able to get the upper hand off the opening bell. Jeff Hardy now feeling the love and adulation from this crowd, but Woods comes back in once again now, collar tie up with Hardy. Hardy again gonna switch it, got him in a headlock now. Jeff Hardy been looking good here, and Xavier Woods gonna have to get out of this predicament in a very bad way right now. We got him in a waist lock, and now it's Hardy in trouble. Off the opening bell, this contest of WWE Dark What a Week has already been. Backlash on the horizon, folks, just over 1 week away from our first PLA of this season. You don't want to miss it. It's Backlash. But right now it's Xavier Woods. Massive headlock there. Connecting on the charismatic enigma. Again. No headlock, so switching it, got him in a waistlock now. Jeff Hardy got him in a waistlock. Now look at Kofi Kingston. Kofi bringing in a kendo stick from the outside of the ring here, trying to help out Woods because Jeff Hardy has been in control of this chain wrestling sequence for quite a bit now, but now it's Woods. Got him between his legs, now it's Xavier Woods in control here. Woods trying to choke out Hardy, but Jeff Hardy now getting a nip out of it. And now Jeff anyway, and Jeff runs in with a clothesline. taking out Woods, man. I'll tell you, Jeff Hardy still gets all the love and adulation from sold-out crowds everywhere he goes. Middle rope here from Jeff Hardy. Big kick and a diving forearm off the middle rope. Hardy now off the ropes. And now Jeff, massive splash connecting on Woods. Getting a lot of steam off that splash, looking for a second. On knees up this time by the New Day competitor. And now Woods runs in on the forearm. We're trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. The crowd now not really big fans of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. No longer with Big E by their side, kicked him to the wayside. It's just these two superstars on their own on SmackDown. And they have lost a ton of respect from the sold out audience tonight, especially when Woods is in there with Jeff Hardy right here. And look at this, Woods with dastardly tactics, is getting a lot more vicious and evil in the ring here. And look at Woods with a springboard kick. Good spell disaster for Hardy. Shoulders down. There's two and a kick out by Jeff. Staying in it for now. Kofi rooting on Woods on the outside. In this matchup, picking up the pace here. Xavier Woods though can try and keep it at a slow pace. As a big boot there connecting right on the chest of Hardy. Another one connecting. Dumping away. Jeff gonna counter. Jeff runs in. Missing the mark that time. Woods now catching him. Big kick to the midsection. Jab by Woods, more jab, and Xavier Woods reaching into his bag and tricks him and taking down Jeff Hardy with a combination offense. But Jeff runs back in, and Jeff with a tornado DDT. Hardy caught him that time. Woods now getting to a vertical base. Jeff Hardy at the corner, whisper in the wind. Oh my! The turnbuckle pan's been undone by Kingston. Jessica Carr is fixing it. Enziguri by Hardy, who's now gained control of this matchup and now sends him down by the leg. And now Hardy, went for a stop. Woods now countering and Woods with an eight-point separation. Nicely done. Xavier Woods now. Middle rope flying in. Jeff Hardy though going to stop him in his tracks. And now it was going to be Jeff Hardy to go to the middle rope, but Woods rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breather with Jeff Hardy with a trust fall dive to the outside. Shades of what you see from likes like Kofi Kingston. We're seeing it tonight from Jeff Hardy on WWE Dark. And now Xavier Woods in the ring. Hardy looking to fly off and missing the mark off that. Slingshot, corkscrew, crossbody. Woods off the ropes now and Xavier Woods with a flatliner sliding in. Taking down the charismatic Enigma. Headed on the corner now. Kofi keeping getting up on the apron, but now it's Woods with the other clothesline. And Xavier Woods for a big upset, some would say. For his first singles victory. 2 count on Hardy and a near fall. Staying in at that time was Jeff Hardy. Xavier Woods not happy. Can't get the job done just yet. To kick it off tonight on WWE Dark. A great matchup. SmackDown was treated to. The first thing they saw when they got into the building is those Woods. Got him there. Beautiful lung blower off the butterfly. 2 count kick it again. By Jeff Hardy. The resilience for this is Jeff Hardy, man. Him and Matt were not able to win tag team gold last series. Maybe that's as to why Jeff is going to own this series. No Matt this time. No Biggie either for the New Day. It's Jeff Hardy just busting open Woods in the corner with big punches right to the face. And a clothesline sent that corner another one. Sends him down the canvas this time. Jeff Hardy picks him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Hardy twist of fate. Oh my, come on. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Will that be enough? 2 count no. Kick out by Woods. Out of the twist of fate. Ain't over just yet, but up to the top rope. Goes the charismatic Enigma. Oh God, you're not going to like that view. Xavier went for that small toe to a standing Woods. But Woods, able to avoid it. Off the ropes now. And again with that sliding flatliner. Busting Hardy wide open. Crimson mask now for the charismatic Enigma. And now it's Xavier Woods. Big kick. Woods. Oh God, the hammerlock DDT taking a drop on his head. And the cover for a huge victory from Xavier Woods here. 2 count on Jeff and a near fall again. Jeff fighting, Woods fighting. We're way to kick us off live on WWE Dark. Xavier Woods going to push him up on the corner. Oh, big kick by Jeff Hardy. Hardy now going to try and get some separation. Oh no, the alley-oop Billiard Bomb. Face first off the bottom turnbuckle goes Woods. He hitting hard there. Both men are down. crucial point of your opening contest tonight on WWE Dark. Jeff Hardy out of his feet, and Xavier Woods able to gain time to recover there, and a nice running senton by Xavier Woods. Out of the top rope, Woods got Hardy in the drop zone. Can he put him away here? Oh, walking the tightrope, and a limit break elbow for a huge victory for the upset. Woods covers, hook in the legs, shoulders down, scoring two, and another near fall. My goodness, Hardy again. Staying in it off that spectacular elbow drop, courtesy of Xavier Woods. All out for some shots there, Jeff Hardy. Will a comeback clothesline there from Jeff. And the Woods Hardy going to make combination here. Oh, we've seen this before. The leg drop right in the midsection, and a drop kick. And Hardy not feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but there's Kofi Kingston getting in the face of the charismatic Enigma, trying to cause a distraction for Xavier Woods to be able to capitalize and steal the one here. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. Woods from behind. Woods from behind. Crucifix pinfall. Shoulders down. Getting him. 2 count. And a kick in again by Hardy. Oh man, Woods is best. But Woods picks him up the vertical base. No shot blocked. Hardy with a shot. And now look at Jeff here. Inverted twist of fate. Almost like a neck breaker there by Hardy. But he took a lot out of himself in the process. Puts his arm over Woods and the ropes are there. His boot is underneath the bottom rope. I don't know if Kofi positioned him like that, but he looks very close. Nonetheless, Woods able to hang in there. Jeff Hardy now. What's he going to make? Big splash. Woods now getting taken out. Look at Hardy going after Kofi Kingston, who was looking far too close to comfort there. Taking out Kofi on the outside with a slingshot crossbody. And then Woods is there. Just stop Hardy in his tracks. Hardy forearm. Hardy back into the ring, and here comes Jeff Hardy with a springboard drop kick. Oh, there's Kofi getting the face again of Jeff Hardy after Kofi recovered on the outside. You got to keep your eye on the ball though, Jeff. You got to always keep your eye on your opponent. You're a veteran. You should know this. His words now. Neck breaker by Xavier. Picks him up now. No counter by Jeff Hardy. And now it's Hardy. You got to mind him. Vertical suplex. Oh, Woods back. Got to be aching after that. And ahead of the top rope. We're going to put Xavier Woods away. Swanton bomb. Just like that. And on a cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring two. And Jeff Hardy gets the victory here tonight live on WWE Dark. My goodness, what a great contest to kick us off on this edition of WWE Dark, ladies and gentlemen, from the SmackDown side of things, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. A great battle which sees Jeff Hardy get the win in his series debut against the also series debutant Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston by his side. Could it be enough to keep that man down? And that's how he won it. The Swanton Bomb for the 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Jeff Hardy here tonight.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
Big win for Hardy, and the crowd is very ecstatic about it. To kick us off on Dark, what a hell of an opening contest here this evening, but we've still got one hell of a show still to come, folks, on WWE Dark, because it's only just getting started. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come, your main event of the evening, a former Intercontinental title match we would see last year on SmackDown in the series. Former champion Pete Dunne with Tyler Bate by his side, taking on Elito Andrade from the Raw side of things. That's later on tonight, but up next, from the NXT side of things, it is another North American ladder match qualifying contest. Who will join Julia and Soluka in order to try and become the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion? As there you see one of the competitors in this matchup. It is the Glamour Blake Monroe making her series debut, and that's right, this is a Women's North American Championship ladder match qualifier to see who will become the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion. A 6-1 ladder match going to be taking place in a few weeks' time on NXT The Crown. The inaugural Women's North American Champion. Could it be Blake Monroe, or could it be this woman also making her series debut?
Dallas, Texas,
You know, Julia's already qualified by defeating JC James. So Ruka's already qualified by defeating Lola Vice. This is the third of 6 qualifying matches. It's Tatum Paxley. It's Blake Monroe. And it's coming your way right here, right now on Dark. You gotta imagine Julianne Soul looking on closely to see who will join them in the North American Championship ladder match to crown the inaugural champion. Will it be this creepy bitch Tatum Paxley debuting? Or will it be Blake Monroe? Can't wait to see both these gals debut tonight live on Dark. Let's not waste no further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. Oh yeah. Tatum and Blake gonna be fun, man. Here on Dark. A crowd very excited to see both of these women. Live from Orlando, Florida, on the NXT side of things. Referee Chip Downing ringing the bell and match up. It's underway. Here we go. Tatum getting the crowd all into it here. And both women now walking towards each other, staring at each other. And Tatum offering a handshake. Blake accepts it. Oh, but never mind. A cheap shot by Monroe. And an 8th shot right in the chest of Paxley. And it was Blake Monroe being the aggressor in the early going. Ah, God, smacked right in the face of Tatum Paxley. Both of these are new women here on the roster of NXT. Just like Soul, Ruka, Lola Vice, JC Jane and Julia before them who will try to qualify. A lot of new faces coming to NXT to try to be the inaugural Women's NXT North American Champion. This past week on NXT we saw a fantastic women's match for the NXT Women's title with Tiffany Stratton making her first defense of the gold against the juggernaut Jordan Grace, who saw make her series debut 2 weeks ago here on WWE Dark with a victory over Ivy Knight. First WWE Dark match of the season, in fact. And that's the second as far as women's action goes in the NXT side of things for Dark. As it's Blake Monroe, Tatum Paxley, beautiful neck breaker, taking down the Glamour. Very different contrast and styles here. Blake Monroe has much better reach advantage, got them long legs, could use to her advantage. Tatum Paxley has just got the crazy advantage that you never know what she's going to do in that ring. And look at that! That's an example of it. Double axe and a seated position on a Blake in the corner. And it's Tatum got Blake against the ropes, Irish whip off. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell was Tatum doing here? Look at that arm drag, that was beautiful. And then Paxley with that running, spinning boot. The flipping boot, the heel kick right at the top of the head of Blake Monroe. Monroe down and out, but now getting her feet. Paxley pushed up to the middle rope here. And a beautiful crossbody. And a cover. Hooking the leg, shoulders down to qualify for the North American title ladder match. One count and a kick out by Monroe, says referee Chip Danny. NXT official is Tatum. Look at that. A split-legged elbow drop onto Blake there. Picking up Monroe. Monroe the world gonna counter. Barnett's carry takedown. And Monroe now choking out Tatum. Referee's gonna do something about that there. Just choking out Paxley. Big kick. Forearm knife edge as well. And a headbutt. What a combo by Blake Monroe. The glitz and glamour of NXT code breaker there. And there's Monroe. Oh God, look at this. Just punching away on that bad leg of Tatum Paxley. It's going to become a bad leg after that. Especially if Blake keeps on working on it. And she's just working over Tatum. Going to take the crowd out of the match up there. Clearly more invested in Tatum Paxley. They're more in favour of Tatum tonight. And Tatum now going to sit her down. And look at that, a flipping neck breaker seated. Blake Monroe, there's that split-legged elbow. There's 10 covers. Hooking the inside leg. Shoulders down and a kick out by Blake once more. Great main event still they got come tonight. Andrade and Pete Dunne gonna do battle in your main event. Both former SmackDown superstars, now both Raw stars. Dunne, a former Intercontinental Champion. Andrade, a former challenger for that title against Dunne. They're doing battle in our main event later on as Monroe. Ass to the face of Tatum. Oh, Tatum, you lucky bitch. Middle rope now. Goes Blake Monroe on a massive splash. And a cover. Hooking the leg. Shoulders down. Well, let's do it. 2 down a kick, yeah. Tatum able to power out of it there. Incredible fortitude and resiliency by Paxley. We got her wind absolutely rocked out of her from that middle rope splash by Monroe, but a forearm battling back now is Tatum Paxley, and a step up into Garita is followed up as well. Top rope now goes Tatum. What's she got thinking here? What's she got cooking? 450 splash, that's what. Cover out of nowhere for the 2 count kick out. Oh man, what a 450 by Paxley. Paxley really impressing me this evening. And there's Tatum Irish looking to send her up the ropes and a drop kick right to the chest by Paxley. Gonna spin around Tatum now. Oh, got a submission here. Don't even know what I call this, but she's got the leg in a vulnerable position. And oh, look at the torque. Look at the torque and Blake Monroe there. Referee Chip Dunning right there to see if Monroe will tap it or pass out due to the pain. She looks to be in excruciating pain. But Monroe looking to fade out of the pain. Elbow right at the back now and another elbow. Let's take an elbow drop by Monroe. Now Monroe going right back to basics. Ground and pound on Paxley. Tatum now getting picked up by Monroe, who's trying to turn this match around. A pile driver, my goodness! Spectre at the top of her head, storing a 2 count, a kick out by Paxley. She busted her open off that pile driver, and Tatum somehow able to survive. Well, what a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a counter, what a kick out by Paxley. Dragon screw leg whip there by Tatum that time. And now it's Tatum Paxley. What's she thinking here? Oh, the butterfly suplex. Taking a lot out of both women. They're both down. Crucial part of the match here on WWE Dark as there's Tatum. Double axe sandal running into a grounded Blake Monroe. But Blake Paulson there kicking her right at the top of the head. And there's Monroe now. What's Monroe thinking here? Got the arm, got the other one. And oh, God, what a knee. Right in the jaw, Tatum Paxley. Hooking the leg here. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. Going to the ladder match now. Both these women want to badly become the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion. Both have a lot of fanfare, both have a lot of hate, as do the women already qualified and their opponents in their qualifying matches. It can only be one, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Monroe, snapmare off the rope, PK! Right in the chest. Monroe's got this in a bag, I feel, ladies and gentlemen. No, not another pile driver, and a second pile driver by Blake Monroe. She's not even covering after that time. She's picking her up. Tatum getting absolutely dominated. Suplex into the cutter. The TKO type maneuver there. And now look at this. No, what counter. Moving out the way, that drop kick there was Tatum Paxley. Paxley needed that separation that time. And then Tatum coming in full on. Full on by Paxley. Paxley now picking up Monroe. Oh God. What's Tatum thinking here? Oh, she calls that cemetery drive. Hitting predicament. Shoulders down. 2 count Paxley. They're going to the ladder match now. Oh, so close. The closest you could possibly imagine, ladies and gentlemen. Blake Monroe able to just eat that shoulder off the canvas. And now Tatum. What's she going to make? Here's the drop kick by Paxley. Oh, goodness. Look at Tatum. The drop kick by the bottom row. Unreal. Tatum Paxley now. Gonna pick her up 4-0. No. Thrown away that time by Blake Monroe, the Irish weapon. Now gonna send her hard out of the corner. And there's Tatum now getting taken out. Blake Monroe. Oh, face first. Off the canvas. Blake really aggressive. Really dominant in this matchup. But Blake getting caught that time from Tatum's forearm. Tatum Paxley running drop kick. Nice. Both women still down and out here. It could be Tatum Paxley's time to shine, however. Can she recover? Can she recuperate? Get back to a vertical base and get the job done. Top rope. Here goes Tatum Paxley. This is what she's looking for, ladies and gentlemen. 450 only caught with her head though. It's like a 450 headbutt. My God, halfway across the ring, Paxley covered to go to the ladder match and Monroe able to kick out again. She didn't get all that 450. Maybe that's why the matchup's still ongoing. If she had gotten all of it, it could be over. It could be Tatum Paxley to go into the North American Championship ladder match. Nice elbow off the counter there from Blake. And then Blake with a glamour shot DDT. Glamour shot, sudden impact, cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, two down, she got her! Blake Monroe has qualified in the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match in order to crown the inaugural Women's North American Champion here on NXT. Man, what a performance from Tatum and what a matchup, what a win for Blake Monroe as now she joins Julia and Sol Ruka as part of the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. 3 more women to join them after the fact. Can't wait to find out who they will be, but nonetheless, it is a massive win for Monroe, who gets it with that right there, the glamour shot.
Here is your winner, Blake
Congratulations going out to Blake Monroe. We will see you in a number of weeks' time in the North American Championship ladder match. So the celebration begins for the glamorous run here in the NXT shed in Orlando, Florida. Big win for Blake tonight. But now, folks, it is time for your main event of the evening. As a former SmackDown match is going to be official in your main event for the Raw side of things this series on top. It's Andrade versus the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne with Tyler Bate in his corner. And it's next live on WWE Dark. And there you see Elidolo making his way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico. Weighing in at 230 pounds, Andre Day.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is main event time live from the Monday Night Raw side of things in Saskatoon, Canada. Gonna be an awesome one. Andrade and that Bruiserweight Pete Dunne is next live on Dark. And we're back live on WWE Dark as there you see New Catch Republic in full effect. The former Intercontinental Champion Pete Dunne alongside his good friend, the big strong boy Tyler Bate. They both a part of Monday Night Raw. Dunne has beaten Andrade in the past for the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown last series where both men resigned over there. But now they are both a part of Monday Night Raw, and the official Eddie Orengo ring the bell, and here we go for your WWE Dark main event. The IC title matchup was a classic a number of months ago here in the last season. But now it's 2K26 season. It's Dunne, it's Andrade, and one-on-one. Andrade over on the hand. Pete Dunne accepts it, and here we go. They show respect off the opening bell for both these competitors. And Andrade and Dunne, they know each other so well. They faced off in not only a singles matchup but also a triple threat, which Pete Dunne also got the win in to qualify to be a part of the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, he did not win it. That ended up being Braun Breaker, who is now our WWE Champion over on SmackDown. He will defend the main event of our first PLE Backlash against the former champion, the man who cashed in his Money in the Bank contract in on in the main event of WrestleMania, the OTC Roman Reigns. But right now it's Andrade, it's Pete Dunne. Nice top wrist lock by Alito. Gotta imagine how Tyler Bate will be like on the outside of the ring as he's rooting on his partner in the Bruiserweight. Former IC champion, can he get more singles gold here on Monday Night Raw? Or maybe win tag gold alongside Tyler Bate. But right now, Andrade putting on a great technical masterpiece here. But Andrade gonna turn it around. And now Andrade got a wrist lock and an arm wringer cinched in on the Bruiserweight in the middle of the ring here. Andrade is absolutely wrenching at that arm. Pete Dunne, great technician in the squared circle, able to fight out of pretty much any hold. That one being included now. Dunne, great striking ability by the Bruiserweight. Enzuigiri can Pete Dunne knock off Andrade once again. And this series, we've already saw Elidolo in the series. He was a part of a fatal 4-way matchup last week on Monday Night Raw alongside Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and the winner, Sami Zayn, granting Zayn an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash against the champion Adam Cole. That matchup going down as well. But this is Pete Dunne's first matchup in this series. The former IC champion want to get back in the swing of things and once again beat Andrade like he has in the past. Picking up nice suplex by Elidolo. And now go for another one. Connecting finds it. Smart, but he ain't done just yet. Paying homage to the legendary late great Eddie Guerrero. three amigos by Andrade. And look at that lead alone now. Oh, getting a little bit too confident that time. Pete Dunne gonna kick him off from his knees. They're going after the leg here. Just tangling him up, absolutely stretching him like a pretzel. It's Pete Dunne. He can put your body in all kind of positions that no one thought was actually possible. And look at Dunne. Oh, God. Big stomp right to the chest of Andrade, sends him down to the canvas. Now Dunne in a submission predicament here. Oh, the triangle. Triangle armbar by the Bruiserweight, and your main event of dark tonight. Eddie Ringo, the Raw official right there. Live in Saskatoon, Canada, and your main event this evening. Let's see if Andrade will tap it or pass out to the pay. Looks like he's going to fade out of it. Look at the straight here. Oh, God. Able to release the hold there. Pete Dunne's back. Going to be in agony after that. Now Andrade runs seven, the Hurricane Runner. Andrade, great speed and agility that time, another ground and pound on the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne in trouble, middle rope. Andrade looking for the moonsault. No, out of the way that time. No water in the pool. Dunne ain't getting out of harm's way now. Pete Dunne with a monkey flip, sending Andrade to the other side of the ring. There's Pete Dunne. Oh, God, half and half. Gone. What a dragon suplex. Snap dragon by Dunne again with a stomp right in the chest of Andrade. Getting that recoil, hitting his head off the canvas time and time again. Look at this from Pete Dunne. Oh, God, trying to break the fingers of Andrade, and Andrade able to fight back. Blocking the shot from Pete Dunne. And now it's Andrade. Curtain call. The corkscrew suplex that time by Andrade. More ground and pound offense by Elidalo. Andrade never won any championship last series, not a former IC or tag champ, but has had opportunities at both of those championships. Pete Dunne, like we mentioned, former Intercontinental champion, had a 168-day reign as champion, winning it last year at SummerSlam and losing it at the King of the Ring event on the April 27th of last year, almost 1 year ago today. Very much a week away, but right now it's Andrade, top rope, looking to fly, take it, Pete Dunne off the top rope, frog splash, knees off! Want to pay almost Eddie Guerrero again, but the knees up from Dunne. Andrade took a bit too much time perhaps, and of the X-Plank by the Bruiserweight, and on a cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, 2 count and a kick out by Andrade. Andrade now on his seated up position, but now it's Pete Dunne going to send the arm down, will trap on the other one and going to stop. Oh, God! Pete Dunne, such a vicious performer inside that ring. Double foot stop now. Right in the arm once more by Dunne, and now it's Pete Dunne. Oh, God, smacking him, and now here goes Dunne. Romero special submission hold. Romero special. Again, just tying up Andrade like a pretzel. And Andrade in a row out of it. Pete now getting to his feet. Andrade off the ropes. Oh, there's the face spinning back elbow by Elidalo. Cover. Moving the legs, shoulders down, and scoring 2 only. Oh, man. That fake kick elbow by Andrade was a thing of beauty. Top rope, now goes Elidalo. Now gonna connect with that frog splash. Viva la raza. Paying tribute. Cover. 2. No. It's unable to stay alive. For the battle in your main event, it's Andrade now. Right in the head of Dunne, just open palm strikes. Close fist rather. Oh yeah, Elidalo, middle rope now, looking for that moonsault. This time nails it. Middle rope moonsault, Andrade, cover again. 2 down on Dunne on the near fall. Andrade determined to defeat the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. It's something he couldn't do for the Intercontinental Championship last season. Something he might be able to do tonight on WWE Dark in your main event from Saskatoon, Canada. Dunne though, going after the arm and the fingers of Andrade again. Forearm blocked by Andrade, smack, knife edge. Look at the combination of this from Elidalo. Hook of the arm, double underhook and scoring with the message. The message, cover, hook of the leg, shoulders down, 2 count, a kick out. My God. Oh, Andrade out of nowhere. That's his signature blow, the message, but ain't enough for the victory just yet. It's Dunne now, going to get sent out of the corner and a big boot. Almost like Sami Zayn-esque with a haluva kick. He was the man that won the match that Andrade was a part of. Kevin Owens taking the pin in the match, which also included Finn Balor last week on Raw, and the IC title contendership matchup. Look at Andrade. No, Gordon Murray wants something down. Goes down there. Out of the corner. Great offense by Elidolo. Want to get some gold here in the WWE, but it's Pete Dunne fighting back. Nice slap. Got him against the ropes. Now it's done. Oh, God. Recalling off forearm. Bouncing off again. Another forearm to the lower back by Pete Dunne. And now Dunne half and half suplex. So it's Dunne taking on himself in the process. What a physical matchup here tonight on WWE Dark. Pete Dunne gonna pick up Andrade Elidolo now. Gordon Murray wants some big kick to the midsection. Dunne set out, powerbomb. Cover, center of the ring. Dunne for the victory. Gonna go 2-0 against Andrade. Maybe even 3-0, but 2-0 in singles matches. Not just yet though. Andrade powering out at 2. Kicking free does Elidolo, but there's Pete Dunne. Bringing down more heavy leather offense to a grounded Andrade. What has been a great and spectacular showing for both men in your main event tonight. Big boot. Dunne been busted wide open that time. Andrade sends him in the corner. Forearm after forearm. What's Andrade thinking here? Oh, goodness. Top row. Went for the moonsault. Dunne moving out the way. He did it that time. Oh, man. Andrade with a double moonsault press. Beautifully done. Sends him into the corner now. Big smack, another big smack, and another big smack. Down goes Dunne. Double knees in the corner. Meteora by Andrade. That's gonna do it. Into the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. No! Pete Dunne staying out of the game. Well, Dunne beat Andrade before. Andrade seemingly can't put away Pete Dunne. He had extreme difficulty in the IC title match as well. Looks to do it now. No. Went for the message once more. Dunne gonna counter. Forearm and Andrade, and it was done. Better around. That's gotta do it. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. And Pete Dunne. No. Andrade kicks out. Oh man, well it's Andrade showing signs of life. Kicking out of the bitter end. But the bruiserweight Pete Dunne, they're going to send Andrade out of the corner. Oh goodness. And the crowd in Saskatoon, Canada, loving every second of the action. As am I. Dunne top rope with Andrade superplex. Oh, what action. What a match. Cover, shoulders down. Dunne for the win. 2 count on Andrade and another near fall. Andrade, a powerful shoulder up that time, but a kick, a counter. Andrade runs in. Smack, knife edge once more. Big forearm strikes by Elidolo. Absolutely lighting up the bruiserweight. And it was Andrade again with a backbreaker to Dunne. Taking a lot of the Dunne in this matchup. Top rope now goes Andrade. Waiting for Pete Dunne to get to a vertical base. What's Elidolo thinking here? Drop kick, nobody home. Pete Dunne there. Dunne. Inside cradle. Shoulders down. Small package. 2 count. Got him. No. Dunne trying to win by any means necessary. He's beat Andrade in the past. He knows he can do it again. But he can't seem to be getting the job done tonight. As Andrade after the arm now. Arm DDT. Into the corner now goes Pete Dunne. Andrade going exactly where he wants to as it seems. Oh my god, jump up to the middle. Rob Spanish fly. Unbelievable. And listen to this place. This is awesome indeed, Canada. What a great contest between these two incredible performers. No doubt that they're running it back today. And now there's Andrade, second time of the match with a message to put away Dunne. Side of the ring now, covers the man, hook in the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2, and he got him. Andrade able to get the victory against the bruiserweight Pete Dunne here tonight live on WWE Talk. Oh, what a damn match, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Congratulations going out to Elidolo, who avenges his loss from last series in the IC title encounter with Pete Dunne to defeat the Bruiserweight today in your main event of the evening, live on WWE Dark from the Monday Night Raw side of things. from Saskatoon, Canada. It was a Spanish fly off the leap from the middle rope, followed by a second message, dropping down where he stood. The cover for the 1, 2, 3, and Andrade with a huge win tonight.
Here is your winner, Andrade Day.
Well, congratulations, Andrade. That puts him in line for potential opportunities at championships and potential opportunities to earn those said opportunities. But nonetheless, what a hell of a matchup and what a hell of a show it has been tonight on Talk. What a hell of a week it has been all round in this series. That's all we have time for, folks. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see ya very soon. Take care and peace.